Hey everybody, my name is Scott. We got 3 more movies for you. Let's get started. The Strangers Prey at Night is a 2018 horror movie, a sequel to The Strangers, which came out in 2008. This is a continuation to the story. I remember liking the original Strangers movie, although I haven't revisited it. And I think part of that is home invasion movies are sort of my weakness when it comes to horror movies. They terrify me, which is somewhat the point of watching them. But I'm not going to revisit them often unless they're super good, which I have a few in my mind. But while I remember the original being fun and sort of fresh, this one not so much. The plot is there's a family who's moving their daughter into a boarding school. They stop at a modular home park for the evening. That park is owned by some family members. The family members we saw killed in the cold open. And one by one, the family members are separated and picked off. It's your typical horror movie. Never really steps out of the formula. There's one sequence at a pool that's somewhat cool, but for the most part, it is what it is. It doesn't blow your socks off. If you've seen one of these things, you've seen them all. I was just waiting for it to end. These sort of movies have to do something new and original to really stick out to me. I've mentioned it before, but You're Next, for example. That movie's great. This one, not so much. To Kill a Mockingbird is a 1962 movie starring Gregory Peck, based on the book by Harper Lee. Not going to talk very long about this because it's an all-time classic. My sister's dog is named Radley, my cat is named Finch, we're obviously fans. And I've seen this movie before, but what stuck out to me on this rewatching is the camera shots in the courtroom scene at the end. I was interested in how the camera shots from the floor of the courthouse looking up at the gallery were framed, and also the shots from the gallery looking down. There's a lot of politics played in those camera shots. And like I said, this is an all-time great movie. Train to Busan is a 2016 South Korean horror movie. The plot is relatively simple. Man and daughter get on a train to Busan, hence the name. He's a financial consultant of some sort, very busy, very annoyed that he has to take his daughter to her mother's place. But he does it because it's his daughter. But it just so happens that their journey coincides with a zombie pandemic. And just as the doors close, a zombie gets on the train and all hell breaks out. These are fast zombies, so if you don't like fast zombies, don't watch this movie. And the zombies are rendered in a really creepy way. They don't use their arms a lot. So when the zombies are getting up off the ground, they aren't using their arms to do so, and that effect is off-putting. Off-putting in the best way possible. And they're very good at doing the World War Z zombie wall type of climbing on each other. But this movie is not completely about zombies, as most good zombie movies are. It's about a man coming to realize that he can show love to his daughter, and it is about constant power struggles inside of this environment as humans that aren't infected start to become very convinced that others are infected. It's about people in a position of power becoming very untrusting of their fellow human very quickly. And in that way, we're seeing a lot of real life examples of that happening right now. And I have a lot of friends who were very enthusiastic about this movie. I found it to be super entertaining. I wasn't over the moon on it, but I know it's part of a series and I'm really excited to see where it goes. So it was good. I was very entertained. And that is it for this episode. Have you guys seen any of these movies? What did you think? I'll see you down in the comments, and we'll see you next time on the next episode.